Daizen Maeda has completed his medical and his Celtic exit is hours away. We have got a fresh transfer target stepping into the spotlight as a potential replacement, a midfield deal hitting a major stumbling block, a former Hearts defender finally opening up about the pain of losing the title on the final day, and the latest on Greg Taylor's future as his absence from PAOK sparks talk of a return to Parkhead. Big morning, let's get into it. But first, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Greg Taylor's absence from PAOK's pre-season schedule has sparked fresh speculation that the left-back could be on his way back to Celtic Park this summer. Taylor, 27, left Celtic in the summer of 2025 after 7 years at the club, joining PAOK on a free transfer. He had been a popular figure among supporters and had proven himself to be one of the most reliable left-backs in the Scottish Premiership across his time at the club. But with his Celtic contract up, a move to Greece was seen as the right next step. Now, less than a year on, questions are being asked about whether that chapter might already be coming to an end. Taylor has not featured for PAOK in pre-season, and reports suggest the fullback has not yet returned for pre-season training with the Greek side. That absence has naturally caught the attention of supporters, particularly those who were never fully convinced by the options Martin O'Neill has at left-back heading into the new campaign. Celtic have not been publicly linked with a move, and there is no indication at this stage that formal contact has been made. But the timing is interesting. The competitive season is approaching, the transfer window remains open, and left-back is an area where depth and quality are still needed. Taylor knows the club, knows the city, and knows what is expected. If his situation at PAOK is not settled, Celtic could find themselves in a position to ask the question. Now for the main story, as Daizen Maeda has completed his Ipswich Town medical and his exit from Celtic is now a matter of formalities. According to Record Sport, the Japan international travelled to London to undergo the medical checks and has now cleared them without any issues. The transfer is expected to be officially confirmed within the next 24 hours. The deal is structured at an initial £8 million with a further £2 million in add-ons, taking the potential total to £10 million. Maeda arrived at Celtic in January 2022 under Ange Postecoglou from Yokohama F. Marinos and went on to have one of the most productive spells of any recent Celtic attacker. Across 4.5 years at the club, he contributed 79 goals and 38 assists in 212 appearances, winning 10 trophies along the way. He played a central role in the title run-in under O'Neill last season, delivering 9 goals in his final 7 appearances. That included an unforgettable overhead kick against Rangers, a goal that Celtic supporters will not forget for a very long time. It was never a secret that Maeda wanted to play in the Premier League. He had spoken about it publicly, and when Ipswich Town made their move, he was ready. The 28-year-old joins a newly promoted side who moved quickly to secure his signature, and there is little doubt he has the quality to make an impact in England. Replacing him will be the real challenge. His energy, his pressing, and his knack for delivering in big moments made him unique within the Celtic squad. There is no straightforward like-for-like replacement available, and the pressure is now firmly on O'Neill and the board to bring in the right quality before the season starts. A brilliant servant. He will be missed. In other news, Celtic have taken a major step forward in their pursuit of Kasper Høegh, with a fresh report from Denmark suggesting the club are actively trying to reach an agreement to sign the Bodo Glimt striker. Danish outlet Campo reports that Celtic are working towards a deal and have returned to the table after first showing interest in the 23-year-old during the January transfer window. Sky Sports have separately reported that Celtic are making a serious attempt to bring the forward to Parkhead, adding further weight to the claim that this is more than just early-stage interest. Høegh has impressed throughout his time with Bodo Glimt in Norway and in Europe, where his performances attracted attention from clubs across the continent. He made his senior Denmark debut earlier this year, another marker of how far he has come. The deal is not done, and there is still significant ground to cover. Bodo Glimt are in a strong financial position and are under no pressure to sell. Høegh is tied to a long-term deal, which means Celtic would need to meet the Norwegian club's valuation to get this across the line. No bid has been accepted and personal terms are not confirmed at this stage. That said, the renewed push from Celtic appears to be directly linked to the imminent departure of Daizen Maeda. With one of the squad's key forwards heading to Ipswich, the board knows a replacement is not optional. Ho, with his movement, aerial ability, and experience of European football, would offer something different in attack alongside Camilo Duran. In other news, Celtic's pursuit of Mika Bauer has hit a fresh stumbling block, with Paderborn holding firm over their valuation and refusing to drop below what they consider to be a fair price for the 22-year-old midfielder. German outlet Neue Westfälische reports that while Bauer is believed to have agreed personal terms with Celtic and is keen to make the move to Glasgow, the two clubs have not yet reached an agreement on the fee. Paderborn have not accepted any offer that has been put to them and are prepared to let negotiations drag on rather than sell below their valuation. Reports from Sky Sports have indicated that Celtic made an offer in the region of £4 million and Paderborn rejected it. The newly promoted Bundesliga club are said to be willing to let Bauer leave for free next summer rather than accept a fee they consider insufficient. That is a strong negotiating position and it puts Celtic in an uncomfortable spot. Bauer is an exciting profile. A versatile, technically sharp midfielder who thrived for Paderborn in the second division of German football and played a key role in their promotion to the Bundesliga. At 22, there is still clear development ahead of him, and in a squad that is looking to add quality and depth in the middle of the park, he fits the template. O'Neill needs midfield reinforcements before the season begins. Bauer wants the move. But until Celtic and Paderborn agree on a number, the deal stays stuck. The clock is ticking. Lastly, former Hearts defender Michael Steinwender has admitted that it took him a long time to process the pain of losing the title to Celtic on the final day of last season. Steinwender was part of the Hearts side that travelled to Celtic Park on the 16th of May, knowing a result could hand them the Premiership title. Instead, Celtic came from behind to win 3-1, with Lawrence Shankland giving Hearts an early lead before Arne Engels, Daizen Maeda and Callum Osmond turned it around to spark celebrations that went long into the night. Speaking to the Herald after completing a move to Bochum in Germany, Steinwender was honest about how he felt in the weeks that followed. He said, "In football, you have to look ahead as quickly as possible. Of course, it took a lot of time to process all that happened at the end of the season, but now I think I have managed to put that behind me." He also reflected on the experience he gained during his time in Scotland, saying, "At 26, I've already gained some experience, including in Austria, Scotland, and Sweden. I want to pass this on to the younger players and, of course, contribute on the pitch." For Celtic supporters, this is a reminder of just how significant that final day was. That's all the latest Celtic news for today. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. I'll see you in the next one.